Why we started the Church of Unreasonable Happiness. We didn't start this because we wanted a church. Honestly, the word itself took us a while to reclaim. We started this because we kept meeting people who felt spiritually homeless. People who hadn't stopped caring about meaning or connection, but no longer felt safe or welcome in the places that were supposed to offer that. Some were hurt by religion. Some quietly drifted away. Some never belonged at all. But almost everyone was still asking the same questions. Why am I here? What actually matters now? How do I live a good life without pretending to be someone I wasn't? And here's what we noticed. In a world that's louder, faster, and more connected than ever, people are lonelier. They're tired of being told what to think. Tired of choosing sides. Tired of pretending certainty when they actually feel confused. We don't think people are broken. We think they're exhausted. The Church of Unreasonable Happiness exists because something essential is missing right now. Not belief, not rules, belonging without conditions. It is a place where you don't have to agree to be allowed in the room, where curiosity isn't treated as dangerous, where joy isn't treated as a shallow emotion, where happiness doesn't come with a moral test. We call it a church on purpose, not to provoke, but to reclaim something ancient. Before churches were about authority, they were about gathering. People sitting together, sharing stories, trying to make sense of life, loss, love, and change. That's what this is. This isn't about replacing religion, and it's not about starting a new one. There's no doctrine here, no leader to follow, no truth you're required to adopt. Instead, we offer a few simple pillars. Choice. You decide what resonates. Nothing is mandatory. Curiosity. Questions are welcome. Doubt isn't failure, it's honesty. Connection. We heal better together than alone. Not through agreement, but by presence. Joy. Not forced positivity, but joy that includes grief, humor, contradiction, and real life. Responsibility. For our choices, for our impact, for creating meaning instead of waiting for it. Choice. Curiosity, connection, joy, responsibility. Why does this matter now? Because fear-based systems are loud again. Because certainty is being sold as safety. Because many people are being pushed back into boxes. They worked hard to escape. And because happiness, real happiness, is quietly being treated as suspicious. Unreasonable happiness says, you're allowed to feel joy even when the world is complicated. It says, you don't need permission to live a meaningful life. It says, you can be thoughtful without being heavy, spiritual without being dogmatic, connected without being controlled. This church isn't something you join by believing the right things. It's something you practice by showing up, connecting with others, and being honest. If something in you softens while listening, if this feels familiar, that's enough. If this resonates, join us. Follow along. Be part of the conversation. Share this with someone who might feel the same quiet pull. You don't have to agree with everything here. Just be willing to explore. Welcome to the Church of Unreasonable Happiness.